Hey guys, welcome. My name is T-Mac and today I am going to be making a tutorial on Arma 3. Now, what we will be doing today is that I will showcase you some basics of the virtual arsenal and how to make your basic soldier loadout. Now, obviously keep in mind that I am not a Arma 3 god, so if you think something else than I do, please let me know down in the comments. I will read it all, I promise. Now let's get on with the video. So today we will be making a basic rifleman loadout. Now rifleman means that we will be carrying an assault rifle and we won't be carrying any other special equipment with us. There are different roles, obviously this is probably the most basic one. Now I will not start with the weapons, but I will start with the uniform. So which uniform do we pick? Now because players usually most of the times play as the NATO, you will usually choose the this combat fatigues uniform. Now you can choose either this one, which is basic, or this one, kinda cool also. Yeah, here are the Altis army. Those are not usually used, and there is one more that is often used, and that is all the way down here. No, it's not this one. It is, no, not this one, sorry. It's this one, Recon Fatigues. It's basically the same uniform, but it has like this. Your hand is visible. Awesome. It looks kinda cool. So you can either choose one of these. I will choose this one for this video, it does not matter. Now vest is pretty important. You have a lot of different vests. I don't have obviously any mods here. Those are the basic one and the DLCs one. I don't have any DLC, I don't have money, I'm poor. Now you can choose a lot from here. Now there is the carrier rig, which is very heavy, but it gives you a lot of ballistic protection and you can carry a lot of stuff with you on this vest. You obviously, on this body armor, you obviously have different camos. Now next one is the carrier light, which is like the basic one, I would say. It has a great ballistic protection, not as much as the carrier rig, but still pretty great. There's this one carrier rig. It's pretty much all the same. Here's the carrier rig without the waist protection. You can see here. Here it is not here. Chest rig. This does not give you any protection at all, but it is very lightweight. So if you're carrying a lot of stuff in your backpack, for example AT rockets or some explosive and stuff, you can actually choose this one, so you can have as much stamina and you can be as lightweight as possible. You can load pretty much same stuff in there as in these two, but as I said, it does not give you any protection. There's this special carrier rig, pretty nice, kind of similar to the basic carrier rig. It's just mostly visual stuff, but looks pretty great. You have the obviously the other kind of carrier rig and the light, of course, but this one is from the Altis army or whatever, not really used. I haven't seen it for a long time now. You have this LBV grenadier harness, which is obviously for carrying grenades. As you can see, it does not give you any ballistic protection because there is no plate. It is only for carrying stuff, but that also means that it does not weigh much, so again you will be pretty lightweight with it. There are a few DLC leg straps which are really small and lightweight. There is this modular GL rig, which is just a skin. It is very heavy again. Now there is the carrier vest, pretty basic, kind of lightweight compared to the other ones. You cannot load as much stuff in there. I mean, it does not make any sense because you cannot see any pouches on here, but you can still load something in there, but not as much as before. Wrench Master Belt, super lightweight, super small, not much stuff you can load in there. Raven Vest. This is something between the LBV harness, you know. You don't have much ballistic protection and it's pretty lightweight, but you still have a small plate in there that still gives you some protection. Rebreather, that is basically if you wanna be a scuba diver, not used very much. And then is the Sledge Bandolier. Again, no ballistic protection because there is no plate in there, and that is basically it. Oh, there's also the Tactical Vest. This one is often used. I almost forgot about it. I like to use this one. I actually like to use this one a lot. You can see that it gives a little bit protection, so you're not just so like you at least something, you know. You're still gonna get wrecked, but at least there's a small chance that you survive around 1 or 2 more rounds, which is great. So I usually run this one when like I am a light 80 or something like that, so I don't have that much weight on me. I can still load some stuff on me, and I have a bit of protection, not as much as before, but still. Now, because we are doing a rifleman loadout, I would probably take the Carrier Light or the chest rig. Not the chest rig, that does not give any protection. Yeah, maybe. No, for the rifleman loadout, I would actually choose the Carrier Light. Yes, the Carrier Light is pretty great for this. I will choose the green one because, like, of course, the camo, you are mostly going to be on a plain or in a forest, so black camo won't really fit. So the green one. Backpack. Alright, so there are two mostly used backpacks in this game. Obviously the base one. You have the Assault Pack, which is pretty small, pretty lightweight. You cannot load as much in it as the other ones. Now you can of course have different camos on it depending on where are you fighting. And then there is the Carry-All backpack, which is very heavy, but also gives more load. And I also forgot about, where is it? Kit bag. And I can see this so many times at guys just carrying this one, because it's like the Assault Pack. It has little bit more weight, but it also gives more load that you can carry. A lot of times I see this used by the light 80s and stuff like that. But because I'm making a rifleman loadout, I don't really suggest using this one, because obviously you will be carrying some mags, but you don't need a huge backpack like this for it. Now, yes, you can use it if you want to help your squad and carry like rockets in it, for like your missile specialist. That can be useful, but I will choose the basic Assault Pack because it's more lightweight. I will choose the khaki camo probably. Yeah, it's really great. You can also choose like the MTP maybe. Yeah, MTP is also great. I will choose this one. Headgear. Alright, headgear. Of course you can go with a bandana to be cool and to not have pretty much any weight on you. That's great, but obviously you will die on a single bullet to the head. Combat helmet, very basic, pretty lightweight, not much protection, obviously different camos. You can even have like grass on it. Pretty great. Crew helmet, mostly used by helicopter pilots. Enhanced combat helmet. This one is really great. Even though it's just some flashlights and batteries or cables or whatever on it, it from some reason gives you much more ballistic protection, which is great, and that is the reason why it's mostly used when you join like a co-op server or whatever, wherever you join. It's mostly used by all the guys that go into the fight, because it gives that protection that everybody wants. Now there is also the light combat helmet, which is the exact opposite. It's even more lightweight and it gives you even less ballistic protection, which obviously depends on your playstyle. Because we are not carrying so much, I would actually suggest picking the combat helmet, the enhanced one. So now the camo, you can choose the desired one, but because we look like we would be in a forest or in a plain already, so I will choose the snake skin. Looks pretty great. Face wear. Face wear is not that important for protection or whatever, it's just to look cool and to actually camouflage yourself. So I will pick, I don't know, you can choose whatever you want. The bandana looks pretty great, the balaclava it's kind of over the top, but still can be pretty fun sometimes. Right, I'll just choose the bandana. Night vision goggles. Those are pretty important when you're fighting at night, obviously. No, now I have them pretty much on every loadout because they are just awesome. It does not give you any light. Any weight, which is great obviously, but you just press N and it automatically equips on you, so very useful, very useful. I like to have them in black color, just looks great. Binoculars or the rangefinder or the laser designator. I usually go with the binoculars. Pretty useful. You can spot everything on far ranges. Map, of course, map. Terminal, not much used. Maybe GPS, whatever. Radio, of course. Compass, of course. Watch, why not? Face, you can choose whatever you want. And voice, and insignia. So now that we have something here that looks pretty great, has some ballistic armor, can carry some weight, and has a great looking uniform, face wear, and a headgear and night vision goggles, we go to the weapons. Now for the rifle, you can choose some assault rifle, obviously, that you like. Also depends on the DLCs you own or the mods you have. Obviously you can choose from the AKs. This 5.7mm kinda sucks. I mean, I think that everything below 6.5 is pretty bad. Yeah, because I'm poor, like I said, I don't have the DLCs. I'm going to just take the basic MX 6.5mm. For the scope, alright, scope, what I will choose is I usually either choose the MRCO scope or the, and now where is it? Yes, this one, ARCO. The ARCO is not for such far lengths as the MRCO, but still has pretty good sights and stuff, and it also has a little red dot on the top. Now I will choose the MRCO, or even the RCO is pretty great, but I will choose this one because most of the engagements you are going to be in are going to be on further ranges. Attachments, I will choose the flashlight when it's night, and I don't know, I mean, I have the night vision goggles, but both of these are pretty useless. Muzzle attachments, you can pick the suppressor or you don't have to. I don't really like it. And of course the bipod, I don't have the DLCs, so I'm not going to take the bipod, not really used much. Launcher, we will not be going to take, of course, any launcher because we are not a AT or AA, because as I said, we're just a basic rifleman. handgun. Handgun is used only sometimes. A lot of guys I played with don't actually take handguns because it's just more weight and you have to carry more ammo for it. But for example, when you're a sniper and your main weapon is focused on just long ranges, it is a good idea to actually grab a handgun and have it with you. They are basically pretty much all the same. I mean, I like to use the 45 ACP more because the 9mm is pretty great, but it does not deal as much damage as the 45. I usually take the M1911, which is this one. Attachments, I mean, you don't really need any attachments for it. I will grab it because we're not good carrying tons of stuff like explosives, medkits or whatever. And that's our weapons. Now let's check what we will take with us. As you can see, it already gave us some ammo. So we have some sandbags. Those 100 rounds mags are, well, you can carry them, but they are really heavy, and I actually don't really like them. So I more use these 30 round mags. You can choose, of course, if you want to carry a tracer or a basic one. Tracers are great, like when you're shooting at someone really far, you can see how the bullet's going, and it looks cool at night. But of course, you give up your position much faster than when using the regular ones. So I will pick both of these actually, because you can select which one you will load in your gun. So we have 2 basic ones and 2 tracer ones. So that is 4 max. Vest. Alright, what we will have in our vest? Of course we will need more ammo, so I will pick 3 more basic 30 round sandbags, and I will pick next, yeah, 3 more tracer ones. Also we will need the 45 ACP for our handgun, so I will pick at least 4. And we are going to need some grenades, RGN grenades, RGO grenades, of course depending if you're attacking or defending, because you know RGN is if you're attacker, and RGO is like the grenade for defense. I will pick the RGN because they're even lighter, and you actually don't need to carry so many grenades. They are not very often used. You can also pick some smokes if you want, which I will do now. White smoke, I don't know, red or purple smoke, doesn't really matter, but it can be useful. Chem lights can be pretty great if you're missing a night vision, or you just want to light up some dark room, or when like you're waiting for a medvac, you can light someplace up. So and also the chem lights are pretty great because they are very lightweight, you know, you can carry a lot of them and it does not really weigh anything. So I will pick like 5 yellow, you know, 2 red, 2 green, 3 green, and that is it. Backpack. We can put a little bit more stuff in our backpack, like few more mags for our weapon when we run out of the stuff that we have in our body armor and in our uniform. So let's just put 2 more and 2 more of these, 1 more for the handgun, and also of course we will need some first aid kits for ourselves. I suggest picking like 6 or 7. I mean, that is enough. You usually run away with a medic, and the medic helps you a lot. And yeah, like I said earlier, your backpack will not be usually really full. So what you can also do is that you can help your team by carrying some rockets for them, some explosives and stuff. you know, if you have a light AT missile specialist, you know, they will be usually running either Titan or RPG-42. Now, see, you can fill your backpack with it and help your team. Now, of course, keep in mind that if you're going to fully fill your backpack, it is going to be very heavy and your stamina and speed will be limited. So think of what you're picking. I will just pick one AP missile. And that is basically it. If we try it out, you can see that we have our MX assault rifle, we have the M1911 and 3 grenades in our inventory. We have the missile we took, some first aid kits if we get hurt, and that is pretty much it for this video. Like and subscribe, write what you think in the comment section, and I will think about making another video like this one, because I really enjoy Arma 3 videos and doing stuff like this in the arsenal. Just picking your soldier is really fun for me, so please let me know down in the comments. I'll be very happy to respond to you. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and goodbye.